Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to this special anytime reading. Okay, I don't know how often I'm going to be guided to do these readings. So I got this morning. Sometimes I get guided to use specific decks and for a specific reason. And so very often I call all of us on the channel a High Priestess at work. And this is literally for the High Priestess at work, a spirit reading and messages for divine love and support for this time. And they were explaining, for all of you not familiar with my channel, they wanted me to explain this. This high priestess, the priestess is neither directly masculine or feminine, but rather the quote-unquote high priestess embodiment of the tarot card at work, where you're getting divine ideas, knowledge, inspiration, and then doing the work. And the effects are quote-unquote grounding higher love in all forms with what you're doing. So no mistake, the actual next cards in the tarot are the Empress and the Magician. And we are all experiencing being in the process of empowering the Empress, putting the EMP in Empress is empowering the Empress and putting the magic back in Magician. So to manifest and create the new and better that we all want to see, live, and experience now, to feel you are being supported in doing all that, they wanted me to do this spirit reading and messages to provide divine support and love for that. Okay, so that's why it's called for the High Priestess at work. This is divine love and support for the High Priestess. So now they guided me to various decks to use. So definitely watch this when you have time. I'm carving out a little siesta time for myself in between work to actually do this reading. Like, definitely watch this when you have time to drink in whatever's going to come through, because I have no idea. But I was guided to a lot of three new decks that I have never used before because they're brand new to the market. We're going to get messages from the Priestess of Light. Just excuse my injury here. Priestess of Light. Then we're going to tap into Archangel Fire. We're going to tap into Archangel Oracle cards. Then we're going to tap into what is in our divine power, what are the divine spirit messages for us from divine spirit, and what's the pure love from spirit. But even the order and the decks they guided me to, make no mistake, I had tears in my eyes because it was literally for this High Priestess at work. They're giving me the Priestess of Light, Archangel Fire, Archangel Advice, like archangels. There's tremendous archangel backing, love, and support to give us. Are you ready? The order is for our divine power in the physical, for our divine spirit, and to be infused with pure love, backing from spirit. So this, even the order and the decks that they guided me to, almost brought tears to my eyes, quite honestly. Then when I was setting up the camera, I want to share to you what flipped open in the Archangel guidebook. The purpose, I think, for this reading is it is a time for transmutation and to carry the violet flame. And this was the guidance. This is a service card. It's inviting you to join Archangel Zadkiel's transmutation team. And I would say all the archangels, and that's why we're getting such divine loving and support for right now for the High Priestess at work. His angels are looking for humans who can send them to people, places, situations, or key lines that need to be cleansed. Start with yourself. Invoke Archangel Zadkiel and ask him to pour his violet ray through you, right through your cells. A lot of the times they're saying we're the divine outpouring, we're the divine channel with what you're doing, and we are the divine outpouring here. So start with yourself and then view situations around you and in your neighborhood. Send the violet ray to transmute any dense or stuck energies. Thirdly, send Archangel Zadkiel's violet angels and dragons to places in the world where they are needed. Your thoughts form a bridge of light along which they can travel. Notice how this feels. Open yourself up to receive thanks from the universe and know that all service work is rewarded. And so when they said this is for the High Priestess at work, divine love and support and backing for what you're doing in the physical, whether you embody, you're the High Priestess at work, you're getting divine inspiration, creativity, whatever you're doing in your work, and then you're the Empress and the Magician, being empowered to create and manifest, they're saying open up and know that all service work is rewarded. So even if you're not getting rewards in the physical, if you're not even getting anything for it in the physical, I'm telling you that they are saying thank you. The whole universe thanks you, and know that your service work is rewarded. There's a lot coming through about that, but that gave me chills because that was just when I was sitting up. So they're saying this is for the High Priestess at work, spirit reading messages, of pure divine love and support. This is any time they're looking at you as a high priestess at work. I've posted a lot of messages about that. And then also that they're empowering the Empress and putting the magic and magician to create and manifest more divinely here. We're co-creating here. So this is divine and love and support for it, because you may not be receiving that in the physical. So I'm doing this. We're using 6 decks. And yeah, so this is going to be long. I'm just, and I have no idea what the messages are going to come out. We're going to use our intuition, but then also go in the guidebook for the expansive meanings of the first 3 decks, probably. And I don't know how periodically I'll be doing this, only when I'm guided. But this was definitely for now, because we've been getting recurring messages about this. To feel divine love and support for the work that you're doing, the creativity you're doing, the co-creations you're doing to make things better right now. The Spirit Pick Me Up reading right before here was all about trust and believe as you create more for yourself. There's tremendous love, support, backing for this, and to consider yourself a high priestess at work, in the big and the small of what you're doing right now, to feel love and backing. So first we're going to literally tap into the Priestess of Light to get messages. We're going to use our intuition, and then we're going to go into the guidebook for the expansive meanings for the Priestess of Light deck. So this is a brand new deck I've yet to do a reading with, and these were part of the decks that I was guided to for this reading. But make no mistake, I call High Priestess at work. I have descriptions of what that means on my channel, how they always are saying like a High Priestess at work. It's like you know what to do. All your clear abilities are off the charts. You're clear seeing, clear knowing. You're feeling guided. It's helping you stay balanced and be creative and work and do what you need to in the physical. So this is all divine love and support that they want to bring through for the High Priestess at work, which is how they're viewing you if you find this video on my channel. Okay, so let's just clear out our minds and hearts to get clear messages of what they want to bring forth. Why am I guided to do this and share this? Okay, so clear messages for the High Priestess at work. Clear messages for the High Priestess at work. Okay, what are the clear messages for the High Priestess at work at this time? What did you want to bring forth for the High Priestess at work? For the creations, co-creations, outpouring. What other divine shows up in spirit? Okay, we're getting, yeah, look at this. Death and rebirth, darkness to light. We're getting circle of eternal joy, timelessness, dance of life, and we're getting idyllic times, the garden paradise. Do you see already what I'm seeing? What we're doing in the big and the small, we transform darkness to light. Never underestimate your power right where you're planted. That's what I'm getting right away. Also, we're part of the death and rebirth at this time by what you're doing, the seeds that you're planting. Look at the tree behind her. We're here for the death and rebirth. It's a circle of eternal joy. This is also what you're backed, and this is also what you're intuitively linked with, the circle of eternal joy. This is timelessness, the dance of life. And we have idyllic times that we're going towards the garden paradise. And look, there's a butterfly. It's the transformation. So that's the transformation, death and rebirth to idyllic times, right? And in between the circle of eternal joy. That's what we are supposed to be remaining tapped into. Why I call you the High Priestess at work. See the bird up here and how she's connected to the infinite. Yeah, so let's actually go into Priestess of Light and get the expansion meanings for each one. Like I said, this is going to be a long reading, so get prepared. But they wanted to give us full, complete, divine love and support, and they're looking at you as the High Priestess at work. So know at this time, this Death and Rebirth card, Darkness to Light, this card indicates that a time of closure and great transition is at hand. This may seem like a relatively minor event, or it may be something big, like the ending of a relationship, a job, or a long-term residence. Remember, however, that this card signifies important change. Remember, we have the butterfly, the transformation to idyllic times here. Even out of the most difficult experience or the deepest darkness comes a new life filled with light and unexpected blessings. The Black Panther is a symbol of power through transformation. Remember, they're empowering the Empress. Although the panthers here are intense, they bring the mystical message that you have the power to let go of your fear of the unknown. When you do so, you will come out of the darkness enlightened and wake up to a newly conscious life. The panther priestess, dressed in white, comes to tame the difficult energies within the transition. She carries the antler totem icon of clear perception. Talk about a high priestess at work. And she directs you to open your awareness to the new opportunities coming your way. Any change that may prevent itself should be considered from a spiritual point of view. Look within. Whether you're dealing with a lost job or the shifting or ending of a relationship, there is a deeper message or lesson in the experience. Trust in yourself and in your future, for you are stronger and more resourceful than you realize. Your personal power is charged with the energy of your eternal spirit. It will light the darkness and carry you forward into a truly wonderful new life. And the affirmation is, I turn to my eternal soul for power and direction, and I fearlessly face the future. So that's what we're doing in the state of death and rebirth right now. And we are tapped in to the circle of internal joy. And this is how we're getting through this time, this death and rebirth, no doubt about it. And they're saying this is timelessness, dance of life. And it's 11:11 on the video. This is what you're connected to. That's what they're making me feel. The dove of spirit brings a blissful feeling of anticipation to the priestess of the dance. The pair faces outward in front of a portal that leads to the energetic realm. This mystical vortex is a place of power where intentions and vibrations reach from the long-distant past into the infinite future. The dove is a symbol of eternal spirit, a divine consciousness that moves freely through time and space. Your soul is of that same spiritual nature, and your energy spirals through time, engaged in the dance of repetition and rebirth. Each turn of the dance, each life, and every day bring opportunities for joy, and your present joy spins blissful intentions into the future and the fabric of the future. So remember that your soul has come to experience both happiness and self-mastery. Learn what there is to learn, but never forget to let your spirit soar. This card brings profoundly encouraging guidance. And that's what I feel like this whole purpose of this reading is, because they said this is to provide divine love, support, and backing for you at this time. And this card profoundly encourages guidance that your life is eternal and you are always connected to the bliss of your spiritual perspective. No matter what you may be going through, know that you can still find happiness, purpose, and understanding in the dance that is your current life. There may be a literal message as well, a suggestion to dance more, perhaps to take dance classes, or to find joy in movement and music. There might also be a party coming up, maybe even a wedding for you or someone you know. Remember to find your bliss in the little moments. Let yourself dance, laugh, sing, and enjoy. And the affirmation is, I live in a vortex of joyous energy. I listen to the beautiful music of my life and dance to my soul's sweet songs. This is all about finding the joy and always being uplifted and in that spirit, connected to that. Joyous, happy, fully embracing all of spirit in that way. And that was our divine source of balance and power and calmness through this time, through this death and rebirth, that we're forever connected to the circle of eternal joy. I want to feel like that's our divine compass almost, how we retain our point of our perspective, our energy, our balance through this time. And it's heading to idyllic times. So it's 48. So let's get what they're saying here for this. Idyllic times, the garden, the paradise. An owl blesses the priestess of the garden as she holds a butterfly in her bare hands. This portends a time of great peace and joy coming your way. It's like we're making it through this time. It may be an unexpected blessing or the long-awaited result of extensive effort on your part, but the butterfly reminds us of the gentle power to become something completely new through the process of metamorphosis. As a caterpillar changes through an eternal alchemical process, it experiences intense pressure and difficulty. In time, it emerges from its cocoon as a winged butterfly, having forged the strength to travel thousands of miles in migration. Similarly, the hardships that you've gone through have brought you great value and inner strength, transforming your life and carrying you to a new reality of pleasant experiences and peaceful surroundings. So get ready for the idyllic times ahead. Let yourself relax and appreciate the peace and beauty coming to your life. On a purely practical level, this card could be foretelling an upcoming trip or even a more move to a picturesque or a lush environment, one that may seem like a paradise to you. This bodes well for your energy and your future. Even if you can't go on vacation or make a move now, you can still create an idyllic peace and happiness in your daily life. Surround yourself with the beauty of nature, the trees, flowers, birds, animals that are ever-present blessings from the universe, and know that every moment that you stop to relax and appreciate your natural world, you bring an idyllic time to your life. After all, paradise is always there, should you choose to experience it. And the affirmation is, I open my life to experiencing the wonders of nature all around me. Beauty and peace fill my life in many delightful ways. So we're going through this death and transformation rebirth right now. We're connected with the circle of eternal joy, the high priestess at work. We're heading to more idyllic times, but also through this transformation and rebirth, you can create more idyllic times in the little moments, is what they're saying as well. Now they want to go into Archangel Fire. They're firing us up. They're giving us divine power and energy, the archangels. So we're going to get Archangel Fire messages right now. That is the fire and the energy of the archangels that they're infusing into us through this time of death and rebirth, holding onto the circle of eternal joy and creating more idyllic times. We're in the process of, and also you can create that even during the process, is what they're saying in this reading. So for the first Archangel Fire, this is very, oh wow, look at this. We are getting Adnikil. Number 3. Number 3 to me is always such archangel number to me. So let's get right into it. Archangel Fire. This is, let's tap into right now what the fire. This seems very fiery to me. It's the way shower. There's no mistaking that I'm doing this reading for you. And look, it's going to go, this is the only one that wanted to come out, the fire, when you're tapped into the circle of eternal joy, which I almost want to say is God's source, which is the infinite, the portal that you're connected to is the high priestess at work. And here it is, and they're saying it's the way shower. So the archangel known as the adventurer, it means the shining one. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, you know what? I want you to actually read this along with me because this is really amazing. It's known, because sometimes it's better for you to read it also. The archangel known as the adventurer. The name means the shining one, and he helps you embrace your individuality and independence to access your pioneering spirit. He urges you to step out of your comfort zone and explore other possibilities in life. Like the Australian Aboriginal warrior, he is depicted in this article, in this oracle, helps you embrace any challenges with the spirit of adventure. This free-spirited angel, are you ready? I mean, you're on the Free Spirit channel, by the way. And also talk about, death and rebirth and for the new. We have to have that spirit. That's why they kept on saying we're putting the EMP, empowering the Empress, the magic and magician. It's that, embracing the challenges, spirit of adventure, stepping out of your comfort zone, feeling all of this backing, love, and support. This free-spirited angel also helps us to step out of the constraints put upon us by social conditioning and expectations, so we can speak up for ourselves and state our needs with honesty, authenticity, and integrity. This is what the times call for. This mighty angel is especially good to call upon whenever you feel trapped by life's circumstances and feel the need to break free. He will help you to forge new frontiers. You are a way shower for humanity. The angel ruler of November and the sign of Sagittarius can also help you embrace and channel your own inner fire so you can use it creatively. I'm getting distracted because this is it. They want us to embrace and channel your own inner fire so you can use it creatively. That's what they said. The next cards, you're a high priestess at work, and they're putting the EMP, empowering the Empress, and the magic and magician, because we are being divinely used to create, co-create, manifest more of what we see and want, and for ourselves and others. So They want us to embrace and channel this inner fire, use it creatively. Call on him to create, call on him to help you appreciate your uniqueness. Remember, it's your authenticity, it's your integrity, your honesty, everything you are. They keep on saying you are a divine instrument being used. We're all differently being used. So embrace your uniqueness. You can shine brighter with humble perseverance. The message is there is no one like you in all the world. You have a unique purpose. Just what I was just saying. You have a unique purpose. Believe in yourself. If you are familiar with my channel, believe in yourself and your abilities has come up in every single reading I've posted in the last month. They keep on saying believe in yourself and your abilities. Do not compare yourself to other people. Do not look at other people. Focus in on what you're doing. Embrace everything that you are, your authenticity, exactly what makes you unique wherever you're planted. There's no one like you in all the world. You have a unique purpose. Believe in yourself and have confidence. Life is one big adventure. How to meet him? You can close your eyes and call upon Archangel as you visualize your wings turning a deep russet red. Sense or feel or visualize the energy of this magnificent angel connecting with you. Imagine you are breathing in his sacred fire and taking its healing and restorative properties deep into your heart, mind, and spirit. They've been talking about this forever. Imagine this angel is now handing you an ancient map or scroll. You notice it is blank. There are no roads, rivers, or streams, no markings at all. Suddenly a voice inside your head says, pave the way, and you know what to do. This has been coming up, and the spirit picked me up. They said, you know exactly what to do. So tune in back to yourself, connect back. You're paving the way. You're following your heart and paying attention to your intuition. You know what to do. And as you start to think about all the wonderful things that make you unique, all your many gifts and talents and all the good within you, the map appears, oh gosh, oh my gosh, sorry about that. I'm so excited. The map appears to come alive, like my camera just did, with golden roads and pathways opening in all directions, just like my camera just went in all directions. You put one foot in front of the other, just you embrace all your gifts, talents, all the good within you. The map appears to come alive with golden roads and pathways opening in all directions. It is a hologram, and the more you peer at it, the more it opens, until it appears to stretch far off into infinity and beyond. We're constantly tapped into infinity, infinite possibilities. All you need to do is choose a direction, and your path will be paved in gold. Now, Diamond, Fire, Alchemy, Horizon of Hope. Should I read that too? Close your eyes and ask Archangel Adnikiel to be with you. Imagine that you can feel a warm, dry desert breeze gently caressing your face. The light around you glows a deep sunset red, and in the distance, far off on the horizon, you can see the wind whipping up into a giant, fiery tornado. As the tornado draws even closer, you are filled with a sense of excitement. It whisks you up into spiraling energy. As you spin in its power, you feel safe. It's like you are floating within the eye of the storm. All fears are sucked away from you by the force of the swirling column and dissolve back into its light. As you continue to be spun within this wind of wonder, you can now see the glow of a magnificent sunrise on the horizon. And as the sun rises higher, you begin to feel lighter and free, like nothing can hold you back from your purpose. You feel excited about the future. This came up in the Spirit Pick Me Up reading right before here. What gets you excited about the future? They want us to be excited about the future. And you want to fly toward the horizon and the promise of what the new day holds. New day, new dawn, new life. You fill with gratitude for the person you are and find yourself back on your feet. It's like Dorothy with the Wizard of Oz and the tornado. You fill with gratitude for the person you are, and you find yourself back on your feet. The twisting column of light slowly comes to a standstill and dissolves. Visualize your angel wings turning white. Close them around you. Open your eyes. Become the angel. Feel pride for your achievements and celebrate your successes. Challenge the status quo. And if something doesn't feel right, calmly stand up for your beliefs. Go forward knowing what it feels like to be a way shower and an inspiration to every person you encounter. How gorgeous is that? And that was meant for you on my channel. So that was the card that wanted to be seen. That was the number one. You are a way shower, especially through this time of death, rebirth, circle of eternal joy to our idyllic times, the way shower, number 3, and that's divine love and support backing for you during this time. Now we're going to get Archangel Oracle. We're going to get direct guidance from the archangels. What would they like to add to this? That was really amazing. I feel like I just went on a trip. What are the archangel? Hold on a second. What are the archangel messages? I want to shuffle the cards here. Archangel messages. That was gorgeous. I told you this is real divine love and support for if you find this video. You know, again, I don't advertise my channel. I only put on what I'm guided or what I feel like to share on here. And this is for any time. So whenever you need to feel divine love and support for the High Priestess at work, that's what this is intended for. And yeah, wow. Okay, so let's get Archangel Guidance. This is going to be quick Archangel Guidance. I don't think I'm going to go in the guidance for this one. Just advice from the archangels to continue as a way shower. What do they want to say? Archangel Raziel. Yes, look at this. Seek and you will find. Be a wise one. They're saying you're a way shower. Be the wise one. You are the High Priestess at work. Look at the book here, Book of Knowledge. You can't make this up. And look at the Rainbow Bridge. You are the bridge that's bringing, you are the outpouring here with what you're doing. And the big and the small, wherever you are, what you're doing. Seek and you will find, and be a wise one. Because you have a storage of divine wisdom and knowledge as a way shower. And also, like they said, you're part of how the angels can work through you. You look at all the rainbow bridge here, the rainbow. That's what I'm getting from this. So let's tap into the next. Archangel Messages, be a wise one. And we're getting, it is time to fly. Archangel, it is time to fly. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, it's your, like I said, the High Priestess at work. All your clear abilities are off the charts. It's your divine guidance. You're getting a lot of divine wisdom, knowledge. I'm calling you the High Priestess at work. So make no mistake about it. And here's the butterfly. Fly. It is our time to fly. It is your time to fly. Listen to your intuition. That is, you're a way shower, but the way that you're following is through your intuition. Yeah. And this one came out with it, Archangel Christiel. This is the Christiel. This is the white light of Christ, practically, in my eyes. It is connect with unicorns and receive the white ascension flame. You're the way shower, and this is it. I mean, it's divine working through you, Archangel. This is really amazing, actually. I want to read that one because that's the Archangel Christiel. Hold on a second. That's really important. That's what you're a carrier of. Archangel Christiel. Hold on a second. I have chills. Archangel Christiel. Here we go. This is, yeah, receive the white ascension flame. So be the wise one. They're calling you a way shower. You're the wise one with this book of knowledge. Why they said this is the High Priestess at work, reading divine love and support. Be the wise one. You do have all this knowledge. You are the bridge. One step in the physical, one in the spiritual. It's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. You're getting divine guidance. You're going to know exactly what to do as the way shower. And this is Archangel here for receiving the white ascension flame. It's Archangel Christiel has recently entered this universe to help us. He is pure white and comes through the diamond white cross-shaped stargate of Lyra, behind which unicorns wait for us. These, you know what, I'm going to get right to the guidance, okay? Now, I'm going to get right to the guidance. Look at this. Choosing this card suggests that you are fully connected to Archangel Christiel, and your causal chakra is open and active. It is now a gateway to the angelic realm, so you can communicate with masters, unicorns, and angelic beings. Unicorns, known as the purest of the pure, will be able to assess Earth through you and help you seek soul satisfaction and accelerate your ascension pathway. You can also ask Archangel Christiel to take you to meet the masters of the Great White Brotherhood at their etheric retreat, accessed through the Great Temple in Tibet. Here you can receive the pure white ascension flame that enables you to remain aligned, to Christ consciousness, the purest of the pure. That's what I was getting. I just wanted confirmation. It's the Christ consciousness. So make no doubt about it. That is what you're being used for, to be an outpouring of this divine consciousness, this divine outpouring in what you're doing. I mean, they're making it crystal clear with the Archangel Christiel. This is pure white light that's working through you as a way shower with what you're doing. In the big and the small. So what are they doing? If they're infusing and using you like that, what is in your divine power? What are they saying is in your divine power? What, why are they infusing us at this time like that? You do all know the answer to that. We're grounded in higher love at this time, and through this transformation, death and rebirth, co-creating, manifesting, like empowering the Empress and bringing the magic magician. But they got me to these steps. They wanted to bring forth what they're infusing us with, divine power. So what is the divine power they are infusing us with? I can't believe Archangel Christiel, the Christ light, Christ consciousness. I mean, that's as white and clear as you can be of divine light. The way shower. If you're watching this video, okay, what's in your divine power that they're saying? Yeah, you have divine power to feel what is right. Remember, you're the high priestess at work, and also your intuition, your guidance. You can feel what is right. You can feel what is right because you're so tapped in. You can feel what are the right moves, what is the right thing to do. Remember, it's all about authenticity, honesty, integrity. Yeah, you have divine power to connect with for more peace, especially during this time of death transformation. You're being used also to create more peace where there is none, or give. Oh gosh, we're getting a lot more. You have divine power to power on with now, especially when it's time to fly. They said, listen to your intuition. You have divine power to power on with. They're giving you divine power so you can keep going forward. We kept on getting, these are rocky roads, difficult times. We got 2 more. You have the divine power to do more now, and you have divine power, so remember to activate it. So that's why I'm getting, doing this reading, is because a lot of the times we get bogged down, we're here and we're getting bogged down by other energy. It said, remember the spirit message, it only takes a second to change your frequency, energy, direction. Remember to stay connected, to remember to activate your divine power in the physical, because you have divine power to do more now. You have divine power to know what's right, feel what's right. You can connect with for more peace through these turbulent times. That's what made me feel about this pure connection, how you're getting through here. You're always tapped into the circle of eternal joy. So you always have the ability to create more peace where there's chaos. You can feel what is right when it's confusing. You have divine power to power on with now because you're tapped into that, like this divine portal. It's almost like a plug of divine energy of Christ light. And they're saying you're the way shower. So shine bright. And you have divine power to do more now. You have divine power to activate it. And let's see if there's any more. The divine power. So remember to activate it. Remember to act on what you're getting. That's what I'm also getting from this. Act on what you're getting. If you know what you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to be. Remember, and you have divine power to tap into for clarity. Remember this one, the intuition. You're listening to your intuition. Clear seeing. That's how you're getting your clarity. And that's clear seeing and clear feeling. We've been getting that. Clear sentience, clear cognizance. I call you the high priestess at work. That's how you're getting your clarity, and you're also getting your clear feeling of what feels right, what is the clarity. But remember to activate it is what I'm getting, is remember to activate what you're getting. When it feels right or what to do, you're getting clarity, then activate it, then do it. You have the divine backing, love, and support, and you're being divinely used. Make no doubt about it. Sometimes in the bridge, I know I'm guilty of it, and they've been working with me on it. It's like we're not used to, I don't even have words for it. We doubt, we don't have the confidence, we're not stepping out. Sometimes we're in the process of being that bridge. It's like with the outpouring, sometimes we get stuck because we're holding ourselves back in various ways. But when we're feeling of what's right to do, with honesty, integrity, authenticity. They're giving us such tremendous love, backing, and support to act on it. Activate your clear seeing, knowing, feeling, all that, and activate on what you're getting, because you're part of the outpouring here, and they'll literally refer to you always as the divine high priestess at work, and the divine outpouring of that white light, right? But I know, and we all have different things within our makeup and our character, and some things, you know, we do in our minds. Very often it's a mind thing, and past experiences that get in the way of us actually following through. But that's why I'm doing this reading, I feel, because whenever we need divine love and support and like our own personal cheerleader that we're not getting in the physical, to feel fed this way, to feel backed, loved, and supported this way, that yes, when you feel this, you activate it, you act on it, and you have divine backing, love, and support for it. So let's get divine spirit messages for our divine spirit when it comes to this reading. The high priestess at work, divine love and support. Oh gosh, right back at me. You are being protected with this. And maybe that's why when I kept on going on about sometimes we get stuck with the outpouring, we feel unsafe. I know personally there's a lot of times I don't feel safe. For various reasons, you know, and so they want you to know this comes out all the time. You're being protected with this. You're being protected with what you're doing. You're being protected in when you feel like you're stepping out, when you're acting upon what you're getting. You're being protected because you're part of the outpouring. You're part of the co-creation. So they're trying to make us feel more protected in that. And I can see that's a huge issue because the last couple of years I've been starting to feel more protected, and that's why you even see me on this channel in just the form that you see it. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this maybe 5 years ago. You can't make this up. Your spirit has your back with this. This is why I'm doing this reading. Spirit has your back with this. You have to know you're being protected, and spirit has your back with this with whatever you're doing. I have chills because they're making me babble about how, like, even 5 years ago, I would not even be doing this. Because you have to feel protected, and spirit has your back with this, with whatever this is in your life. And that's the whole moral of this story. Yeah, so let yourself feel unburdened and release the burdens now. When I'm talking about the bridge, whatever keeps us from being the outpouring, we're releasing that. That's why they're saying you're being protected. Spirit has your back with this. Feel unburdened, release the burdens. So really, it's like clearing. Also, this is on clarity. So I even feel like this reading is giving us clarity that we can release the burdens. Whatever we put in that misstep of not acting on it, we can release the burden of that. Go back to feeling protected, and that spirit has your back with this. So what are the other divine spirit messages? And we have, because it's time to stand up for yourself. Do you see that? Because you're the way shower. You're being divinely used. Where was that guy? You're being divinely used here. This Archangel Fire it's saying, the backing is it's time to stand up for yourself because you're the outpouring of this light. Make no doubt about it. That's why I said we're getting the empowerment, putting the EMP in the Empress and the magic back and magician. It's time for us to stand up for yourself. Realize you're unique, your talents, your gifts, whatever it is, that you're being divinely used as a divine outpouring here. So they're saying it's time to stand up for yourself and activate, you know, like how we used to say power twin powers activate. When they used to go power twin powers activate. It's like when we connect with divine and we're being activated, you activate but then follow through. They're saying you can release any burdens you've been telling yourself because you're being protected. Spirit has your back with this. It's time to stand up for yourself. It's time to activate whatever feels right, whatever you know you're supposed to do. Let's end it with pure love from spirit. But I can't believe it. It's time to stand up for yourself. It's time to do it. So let's see, pure love from spirit for this reading. And we're getting, for the high priestess, we know all you think. Yep, and that is why there was so much there to unburden, because I'm telling you, there's a lot we say to ourselves. They always say, believe in yourself and your abilities, like we believe in you. They know what damage we do in our brain, and we're the only ones that are in control of that. We have to, like they said, it only takes a second to change your frequency, your energy, your direction. Only takes a second to let go of what you're burdening yourself with in your mind. They know that we are the first ones to discount what we're doing, that we don't back ourselves details the way that we should. Look, it's coming right on. Spirit has your back with this. You're being protected with this. They know all you think. So with those two things, you go back to, whenever something's in your brain, go back to you're being protected and Spirit has your back with this. So if anything other than that comes in your head, they know what you think, so go back. You're protected and Spirit has your back with this. I just have chills with that because I know for myself, it's like our minds can be a landmine. Like nobody knows the damage of what we do in our minds. It is truly dark in there, right? We want you to go for it. And they're making it very clear. Activate. Activate is picking up. Act on what you get. It's time to stand up for yourself. We want you to go for it. Spirit has your back with it. This is for the Divine High Priestess at work. We know you love us. And we want you to do what you love. Yeah, they want us to do what we love, which is the white light, right? It's to be the outpouring of that higher love. Wow. Is there one more? Two more? Yeah, because they want the best for you and we will help you through it. So that is why I'm doing this reading. They want the best for you, for us all, and we will help you through it. And that's what I feel like this was, divine love and support and backing. To know that Spirit has your back with this, you're being protected, we will help you through it, has been a recurring message. And they will help you through it, even when you're in the process of going for it, when you're in the process of doing this, when you're quote unquote literally the High Priestess at work, which is why I'm doing this reading for divine love and support. They will help you through it. Absolutely. So this has been the Divine High Priestess at work reading, support, divine love and support, spirit messages that wanted to come through. And I hope it feeds you as it has me. I'm even going to watch it back for myself. And this is anytime you need divine love and support. They are looking at you as the High Priestess at work, and they're empowering the Empress and putting the Magic and Magician for co-creating and manifesting. And they want us to feel more divinely backed. They want us to feel more divinely backed, loved, supported. Remember, you're being protected with this. Spirit has your back with this. Sometimes we just need to know this over and over and over and over and over to eliminate what we do in our minds that sometimes stops us from acting, because they're saying it's time to stand up for yourself, time to act on it, release yourself of burdens, follow through. They're going to help us through it. Yeah, we want you to go for it. But I really love you are being protected with this. Spirit has your back with this. And this has all been about divine love and support for you, High Priestess at work. Take care. Bye-bye.